Hey fans, Anime God is here. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, subscribe and join to the squad. One Piece chapter 980 is out. At the end of this chapter, one of the long waited moments, in actuality not one, few of them had to happen at the same time. We got to see Zoro and Luffy got to clash with Scratchmen Apoo, one of another first generation member. And this is the important point that we are going to talk today. Captain Eustass Kid going after Scratchman Apoo. This is something that we all waited for long time, and I believe that this is one of the most important plot point in entire Wano arc. Without a further ado, let's see why this battle is extremely significant. All the supernovas was introduced in Shabondi. From the introduction, we all knew that Eustass Captain Kid going to be very big and very interesting character in the future. But unfortunately, Captain Eustass Kid didn't get any chance to shine. So a lot of One Piece fans doubted his ability and his potential. We know that Captain Eustass Kid has a devil foot, but unfortunately, we only know that it based on magnetism. If you think the potential of that devil foot, it could be one of the most hacked devil foot in the entire series. Because mainly we have seen some extremely powerful characters from other TV series that use magnetism. For a familiar example, Magneto. If Eustass Captain Kid develop his abilities to such a level, he might be able to control the iron inside the human body. If that is not an overpowered ability, then I don't know what is. Furthermore, in Shabondi, this man had a bigger bounty than Monkey D. Luffy. That was a huge deal considering that is one of the biggest known bounties in the entire series at that time. It is safe to assume that Captain Kid have both Almond and Observation Haki. Also in recent chapter confirmed that he has Conqueror's Haki as well. Now let's analyze Scratchman Apoo's introduction. In the beginning, he had a bounty of 198 million. That is relatively smaller than Captain Kid, but that also extremely impressive bounty at that time. We can say that his abilities are based on sound. And he's definitely a musician. At that time, lot of One Piece fans, including me, did not grasp any interest on this guy. He didn't seems to be very interesting and relative character to the series when you considering characters like Law, Luffy, Drake and Kid. First time we saw both of these characters, they were start fighting for damn no good reason. I think that Oda Sensei intend to foreshadow the bad blood between those two characters. We know that from the first fight between those two characters, there were no significant damage to both of them. We know this because late in that arc, we saw those two characters in good condition until Kizaru arrives and did what he does. At that time, Kids and Low's crew together have taken down two pacifistas. That was very impressive at that time because our crew also barely managed to defeat one pacifista. And we consider Apoo, he faced down Admiral Kizaru. To be honest, none of the supernovas didn't had even a chance, but the one who most impressed out of lot is Scratchman Apoo. He was damn impressive at that time because the fact is he is the only one who even tries to do something against Kizaru. He also get ass kicked against Kizaru. What else you expecting? It is damn Kizaru. Then the next big thing that happened between those two, their pirate alliance to defeat Yonko Shanks. Then Kaido jump into their base and we all know what is the result is. Scratchman Apoo was a Kaido's bitch. He had given all the information to the Kaido and he betrayed the alliance. Because of this, Kid being captured and tortured over and over and he almost lost his crew. I believe Killer's incident in Udon prison mine might be the main reason that triggers Captain Kid against Scratchman Apoo. If you didn't get what I am saying, Just think like this. A character like Zoro, a complete badass, forcefully fed a smile devilfoot and only thing he does is smiling all the time. We all know how Luffy will feel. You can always say that Kaido and Orochi is the one who responsible. But think like this. If not for Scratchmen Apoo, none of this will happen. And it is pretty clear that Kid is going after Apoo. I will be really surprised that he only stopped by defeating him. I have a very good feeling that he's going to kill his entire crew as well. Now we already have analyzed all the details about their past and events that unfold around them until now. Now let's see the future of these two characters and what will happen between them in Wano Kuni. We all know that at end of the chapter 980, Kid showed his intention very clearly that he wants to beat Scratchmen Apoo. Now the main thing is, can he defeat at Onigashima? My answer is yes. I get that Kid and Luffy and their crews and samurai are completely outnumbered, but think like this. At that place we don't see Kaido, King and Jack flying 6. Numbers are completely wasted. I don't think headliners could do much against Kid and Luffy. Only real deal in there is Queen and Scratchmen Apoo. There can be few other formidable forces. Of course it's a Yonko crew, but with all odds I think Kid is going to destroy Scratchmen Apoo. Then the next question is, can Kid defeat Scratchmen Apoo at one-on-one battle? That is a fair thought considering at that chapter Scratchmen Apoo able to do some damage against Zoro and Luffy at the same time. That was an extremely impressive feat. But I mainly think that happened because lack of details about Apoo's devilfoot. It is clear that Zoro and Luffy didn't have any idea what is going on. Not that Scratchmen Apoo is extremely strong that he can take both of them at once. Then you might wonder, can Kid take care of him by himself? I think the answer is obvious. Yes, of course. Mainly because Kid have encountered that ability long time ago. And I think that Kid already know what is his ability. After all, for even a fake alliance, they had the alliance. You don't go to get the alliance without knowing any of their powers at all. That is odd, doesn't it? I believe that in Wano arc, Luffy, Kid, Law and other main characters, all of them get at least 2 main battles. So I think Kid will defeat Scratchmen Apoo relatively easily. And then he will face Kaido, most probably with Luffy, maybe with Law too. I think that Kid's main fight will be against Kaido. Just like what happened in Dressrosa between Law and Luffy. Okay guys, that's for the video. Comments your thought about this video and can Kid take down Scratchmen Apoo by himself and what is Kid's role in Wano arc. If you enjoy this video, leave a like, share this video with your friends and definitely subscribe the channel. Stay tuned for the next video.